Rundown. I'm Winston. Some confusion over vaccine doses has finally been cleared up. Most of LA County's limited supply is going to people who need their second doses. You have to see how one driver went the extra mile to use the carpool lane on the 210 freeway in Glendora. Even CHP officers were impressed. Tiger Woods is still recovering from a car crash earlier this week and has moved from Harbor UCLA Medical Center in Torrance to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. A legal victory for Vanessa Bryant. A judge ruled that the deputies suspected of taking and sharing photos at the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash scene can be named. Outbreaks of COVID-19 continue to hit the supermarket industry hard, even as the overall number of cases declines. The NBC4i team broke the first stories almost a year ago of huge outbreaks among grocery store and food processing plant workers. Many of them infected their families. Some even died. It's a big day in the race to get more people vaccinated who can now get their shots. Itching to travel, just waiting till you hear what people say they'd be willing to give up just to take a trip again. Hello, everyone. You're watching The Rundown. I'm Winston. Well, tens of thousands of additional people in LA County are now eligible to get the vaccine. They include teachers, child care workers, food and agriculture workers, and those in emergency services and law enforcement. Also, SoFi Stadium is now being used as a mass vaccination site for teachers and staff of the LA Unified School District. Well, the site will use the Daily Pass app. It's a COVID tracking app created for the district. LAUSD has more than 75,000 employees. It's one of the largest employers in LA County. New vaccination appointments are open in Ventura County. It added 20,000 appointments as it expands eligibility for teachers and child care workers, along with frontline essential workers like grocery store employees and agricultural workers. So people can register for those vaccines at VenturaCountyRecovers.org. Newly approved Johnson & Johnson vaccine is now shipping out to states. California is expected to get more than 380,000 doses this week. Johnson & Johnson vaccine is 72% effective in U.S. trials and 66% effective overall. But on the Today Show, CEO Alex Gorski addressed the perception that this vaccine is somehow lesser than Pfizer or Moderna.
So when you look at the numbers around the vaccine, the ones that are most important is it works 85% of the time against severe disease, and it kept all the patients out of the hospital and from dying, even against these new and really challenging variants.
Gorski says the company plans to deliver 100 million doses by the summer. Fourth and fifth graders are back in the classroom in the Las Virgenes School District. The district encompasses Agora Hills and Calabasas. Younger elementary school students returned to in-person instruction late last year. Las Virgenes is the first district in LA County to bring back fourth and fifth graders. Kids will split their time between in-person classes and distance learning. Lady Gaga's stolen French bulldogs have been safely recovered, but police are still looking for the robbers who shot her dog walker in Hollywood. Well, detectives say a woman dropped off the dogs Friday night at the LAPD station in the Pico Union neighborhood. Well, TMZ reported she found the bulldogs tied to a pole in an alley. Police say that she was not involved in the dog napping and did not know the robbers who took them. No word yet if she'll get any of the $500,000 reward offered by Lady Gaga. The dog walker who was shot is expected to fully recover. Thank goodness. Well, check out this close call for a couple in Santa Ana. A doorbell camera actually captured the moment this massive tree came toppling down right on top of them. Talk about a close call. The couple was standing outside on the porch when yesterday's strong winds just sent that pine tree crashing down right in their yard. They were all shaken up, but no one was hurt. Well, now let's get an update on your weather forecast with meteorologist Belén de Leon. The U.S. Postal Service gave new meaning to snail mail last year. Budget cuts slowed down deliveries just as millions of people were sending in vote-by-mail ballots for the November election. The Postmaster General was criticized for it and later reversed some of those changes. So where do things stand now? Investigative reporter Lolita Lopez updates us on the state of mail at this point. Several professional golfers paid tribute to Tiger Woods by wearing his signature Sunday red. Those who showed their support at the World Golf Championship included Rory McIlroy and Patrick Reed. Well, Woods was watching and tweeted, "It is hard to explain how touching today was when I turned on the TV and saw all the red shirts. To every golfer, every fan, you are truly helping me get through this tough time." Tiger Woods is recovering at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center from his SUV crash. His team said on Friday that he's in good spirits. We're rooting for you, Tiger. The Hollywood Awards season officially kicked off last night on NBC4. Golden Globes were handed out in a socially distant ceremony, of course, with stars joining via web camera from all around the world. Hulu's Nomadland won Best Drama. Its director, Chloe Zhao, earned the Best Director prize. On the comedy side, Borat won top honors, and its star and creator, Sacha Baron Cohen, took home the Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy category. The most emotional moment of the night, though, came with Chadwick Boseman's wife accepted the Best Actor in a Drama Award on the late actor's behalf.
He would say something beautiful, something inspiring, something that would amplify that little voice inside of all of us that tells you you can.
Very touching. Boseman won for playing a headstrong horn player in the movie Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. For a list of all the Golden Globe winners, all you have to do is head over to NBCLA.com and the NBCLA app. Well, apparently Americans would give anything to hit the road again. That's right. According to a recent survey by travel search site Trivago, desperate vacationers said that they are willing to give up love, sex, money, all in exchange for a trip. You heard it right. Nearly half say that they would give up their job. 38% would give up sex for a year, and 1/4 would fork over all of their savings. Now, that's hard to believe. 1 in 5 said that they would dump their partner if it meant that they could actually take a trip in the near future. Wow, really, folks? Would you give up that much? Some folks are pretty desperate for a vacation. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with your traffic reports throughout the morning. We'll see you next time on The Rundown.